Okay, hey guys, how you doing? This is another scary story I'm about to tell you. Yes, so get ready. It's not that long, but yes, it's very intriguing. All right. So the story is again like from the scary stories to tell in the dark. Yes, it's a collective folklore, and retold by Alvin Schwartz, and the illustration is by Stephen Gamble. Okay, and this story is called The Guest. Mm. Okay, so it's a young man and woman. They was on his way to his mother house, and usually they get there by supper time, but this time they was running a little late, so they had to find somewhere to stay. So they ran. They seen this old house. They said, you know what? Let's stop there and see if they rent rooms. The wife said, and so he said, okay. So they stopped there. They knocked on the door. Oops. And then the old man and woman came to the door, and they was saying, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" And they was asking me, said, "Well, do you rent rooms?" And they said, "Oh no, we don't rent rooms, but if you need somewhere to stay for the night, you can stay here because we have plenty of room and we will love the company." So they said, "Okay, great." So they come in and whatever, and the old lady she put some coffees and bring out cakes, and they talk for a while. Once they talk for a while and it's getting a little late, they said, "Okay, let us show you to your room." They showed them to their room and they stayed there for the night. And the guy said, "Oh, yeah, let me give you something for letting us stay here." But the old man said, refused. He said, "No, I don't want any money for this, okay? Y'all could just stay here for the night." So he was like, okay. So the next morning they got up before the old couple was awakened. So they left. So the lady had put money in the white envelope, closed, and said, "We're going to leave this." Okay, by on a table by the door for them for being so gracious and letting us stay here for the night. So the husband agreed and they wind up leaving. So while they was when they went to the next town, they stopped to have breakfast and they was sitting there talking to the owner, letting them know where they stayed that night. And the owner was shocked. He was like, "Oh, that can't be. You couldn't have stayed there that night." He was like, "Well, why not?" "I'm sure it was." "No, because that house had burnt down in a fire, a terrible fire. And that old man and woman died in that fire." And they said, "What? No, that can't be." So they didn't believe the guy. So they said, "Let's go back to the house and see exactly what he's talking about. Let's see." So they drove back to the house and standing there was no home. It was like a burnt down, empty shell of an old house. Yes. And they said, "Oh my God, this can't be." And the wife screamed. He said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" He said, "Look." They seen the old, burnt out, worn out table that resembled the table they left the money on. And what was sitting there? The white envelope of money that she had left. Yes. hmm That's my story, guys. Yes. And it was called The Guest. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yes, I thought it was a great story and I had to tell y'all, okay? All right. So, I would like to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel, comment, and like my videos. Yes, it's appreciated. All right. Love you.